Welcome back to my playthrough of Visions of Mana. Last time we explored the big damn tower there and fought another one of the Daelophos' minions, what are they called? The Denovons or something like that? What are they called? That's gonna bug me if I don't know. Come on, where is it? Benevodons. I was close. Okay, yeah, so we fought another Benevodon. That one, in fact. Zabel Far, Benevodon of Darkness. So that was fun. Yeah, did lots of side quests and stuff, and cleanup and all sorts of other fun things last time. Starting off with a couple of quick side quests, I hope, and then we'll progress on to what I believe is the light. Probably going to be a light Benevodon the way things are going. But it was some sort of the Playhouse, the Radiant Playhouse, which is just screams this is the light-based quest thing going on here. Let's see what happens first. After so many years of studying, I finally got my dream job as a scribe. For my first task, I've been put in charge of organizing some reference materials in the Passagian Tome Spire. But when I was working late the other night, I caught sight of this demonic monster lumbering around the halls. It's not unheard of there, but I'd still got a fright. I can't possibly do my job knowing that demonic monsters could be sneaking up behind me. I'd like you to go to the Passagian Tome Spire and get rid of everyone you can find. How about it? Okay. So that's literally just going back in the tower and killing probably the little demon-looking things. I think actually it's an enemy called a demon. I don't know. I mean, I just finished a whole big old playthrough going through there last time, so I'll do that off camera. I don't think there's anything terribly interesting to be gained by going in there just now, so let's run back here, pick up the other quest. Hello.
Have you heard of Daneslaves? It's said that anyone who touches them will be cursed for all eternity. I must know if it's true or not. But alas, I'm no fighter. I'd likely be killed before I could test whether the curse is real. Oh, what should I do? Ah, but here's a thought. If someone stronger than I were to fight the Daneslaves, you look pretty strong. Perhaps you're also brave enough to investigate the curse of the Daneslaves in my stead.
You just want me to go curse myself just to see if you're gonna die. Seems like a very poor plan. Just out of curiosity, where... Okay, these are the overdue books somewhere out in the world. Defeat 7 Daneslaves. Oh, okay. In the Passagian Tome Spire. Demonic monsters in the Passagian Tome Spire. Okay. And... yeah, that ain't happening anytime soon. Okay. I don't really feel like going back in there just now, so I think I'm just going to progress the main story quest. I know, I'm shocked too. Let's see. Where's the thing? There's the thing. Down in the port. And let's call our turtle friend. I'm really hoping we get our white dragon buddy, Ramco, to turn into like a bigger dragon, because it is kind of annoying to have to summon the turtle to switch continents to then fast travel around that continent. Although the racing turtle is pretty damn fun.
Ah, that's the stuff. Just feel that sunlight. It's almost too bright out here after being in the archives for so long.
Like I want to, you know,
something about
a beach with an umbrella, drink with an umbrella right now.
Advantageous. Let us hope.
A love that withstands time, huh?
Ooh, hello. I've not really looked at this. I drove past it once. But I did not get a close look because I knew I could land here, but now I can. Steel drums are a nice touch. Alright. Yet again, nobody's dressed for the weather.
Wow. It's like a curtain of light.
It's the aurora.
Right. I think I remember Shiryu telling me about this phenomenon. I never thought I'd see it in person. Shiri who? None of your business.
Shiri
Ray.
you, not Shiri who.
Gee, you were the one who brought him up.
Huh?
We thank you all for coming to the Radiant Playhouse Terratio and apologize for the inconvenience. Unfortunately, our scheduled performance of Daelophos and Cerulean has been delayed indefinitely.
Hear that? Daelophos and Cerulean. Just what we came here to see.
Not good. We've come a long way for a cancelled performance.
There appears to be no appointed Alm of Light. Is that of pertinence to the postponed play?
I love her alliteration.
Well,
I will
there
say
have
it all
been
the time.
a few issues with our thespians. We don't know why, but the actors aren't in performative condition at the moment.
Does the show have something
Did
to
they
do
get
with
turned into
naming the
animals?
Alm?
But of course, we performed this special tale for the fairies coming. Over the course of the production, a spotlight will fall on the one to be named the new Alm of Light. If we cannot perform, it could be the end of the island of Lorimar. A tragedy, I tell you.
We
These
cannot
people
turn a
have the
blind eye
weirdest
to their
ways of
plight. Let us
picking
ask
their
the actors
alms.
how they have been afflicted.
Good idea. Let's go.
Or of announcing them. So they're not necessarily
Better
the
check on
ones doing the
performers and see
picking.
what's the matter. I hope it's
But
nothing
still.
serious.
They announce our alm by doing a play and having a spotlight fall
Yes.
on them. We do our alm by just everyone gathering on a giant bonfire, and the fairy shows up and says, "Hi, you're the alm."
This is
Like-
kind of exciting. This might be useful.
We wave long ribbons of cloth in the wind to make the fairy come. They're all very much in keeping with the cultures, but really freaking random in the grand scheme of things. Like why those things would have anything to do with picking the alm. Nope, sorry, I was trying to get to Morley. Overshot it. There's a shiver of anticipation running through the audience. Either that, or it's because the climate reminds me of Etern. His accent comes and goes for me. Sorry. Do.
Yes.
I will want all the gold clovers I can find, I imagine.
Taking this. Let me see. This might be useful.
Alright, that's a solid amount. Alright, where is the rest of my party?
Yes.
Before I took the throne, my brother and I would attend theatrical performances such as this often. I do love a thrilling tale. Morley, take note. Take her to the theater, buddy.
Huh?
They really need to make a big production out of the fairy's arrival. I think it's too dramatic, says the woman who waves a giant ribbon of cloth in the air to attract the fairy. There he is. Looks like I'm missing someone.
Oh,
Phooey, I'm just not meant for these extreme temperatures. I prefer semi-shade and cool breezes. Is that everybody?
Got some syrup.
For some reason, some part of me is still expecting an extra person to talk to, even though Hina has been gone for frickin' ever at this point. Like, I keep looking for an extra person to talk to that I'm not finding. The fairy won't come to name the Alm of Light unless the Playhouse gets its act together and starts the show. What's taking them so long?
Taking this.
oh.
Greetings, young soul guard. I'm glad to see you and the alms here at the Radiant Playhouse. However, I regret to inform you that the Alm of Light is yet to be chosen. Yes, I'm aware of that. And I somehow missed a blue dot back there. What did I miss? Oh, friggin' tree.
Let's plan our next move. Grizzly! Taking this.
Anything over there? You gonna take damage in the water? Okay. I'm just checking because the last time I was in icy looking water, it told me I would take damage, hence the whole slow down time to hop on icebergs. Or not icebergs, you know, little sheets of ice. That's pretty cool. Alright, what do we got going on here?
If you want my opinion, the Radiant Playhouse has failed to produce any half-decent actors recently. I doubt the fairy will bother coming this year. And apparently that means we're all doomed, but we're taking it very calmly.
Yes. Grizzly!
Hey, yo!
Yes!
Alright, was that dot on top? Or inside? Must be, I mean, anywhere but outside, apparently. Oh! Quactus.
Found you, little cactus.
He looks cold.
I couldn't find a good hiding spot. You found me. Where to next?
Okay, another dot somewhere in... Oh, here we go.
Let me see. Nice! Grizzly! Taking this.
Wait. Oh, this is town. I was like, what the hell is going on? I don't know why that confused me, but...
Grizzly! This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
Ground Explorer. Oh, goody, another side quest.
Oh!
Atop the mountain is the Temple of Wendel. It's a holy place, and I hear it's an ancient altar up there. Didn't actually want to talk to you, but okay. Children really do grow up fast, don't they? It's almost like they get taller by the day. Just the other day I bought a new coat for my son, but he's already complaining it's too short for him. I was going to alter it myself, but when I popped by the store for some jackal pelts, they were out of stock. Apparently the Playhouse bought every last scrap to make costumes for an upcoming production. It's not even the first time this has happened. I remember when the Playhouse needed leather. Every shop in town was sold out for weeks. Anyway, would you happen to have picked up a few jackal pelts on your travels by any chance? No, I guess not, huh? Well, I don't want to make a big deal of it, but if you do get your hands on some jackal pelts, mind handing any spares over to me? Okay, I imagine we'll find some along the way here. Oh. Alright, that looks to be going up towards the temple, so I'm going to leave that one alone for now.
Taking this.
There's the wind greater trial thingamajogger.
Let me see. Is this?
Or not the wind, the light. Obviously, that's the word I was thinking light, and then just the appearance of it looks like wind and distracted me for a second.
Hey there.
The tower's almost like a beacon because the spirits of light always gather here.
Oh.
Some say this tower was used as training grounds in ancient times, but no one really knows why, or even if that's true. That was a hello Lumina thing. All right, one of these days, I'm as soon as I get all the towers available, I'm gonna do like a special episode of just running through and doing the great towers, because I imagine they will take some extra strategizing to get through, and it's not something I'm gonna want to have to struggle and come back and struggle and come back. So once I'm at a kind of a good place, I'm probably gonna try to do like all of them in one go if I can. But we'll see whether or not that actually works out or not. But I could start doing them and be like, screw this, this is too tough. I did one, but I'm not coming back for the others until later, blah blah blah. But we'll see. Alright, hey buddy, you got some fresh stuff for me? You don't. Okay. I think he restocks when chapters change. And I may have already said that previously, I don't know, but that's kind of what it feels like. Alright, what do you have for me? New weapons, come on.
What you need.
Let's see, you're using lances. And you don't have any new lances for me. She's using fans. No, she's using... What is she using? She's a maverick, so she's using fists, I think. What is her class, damn it? I'm sure I'm not using her, but yeah, she's a maverick. Okay, I need to buy some just in case I decide to use her, which I will at some point here.
We've got what you need.
Okay. So I need to buy
Would you
her.
like to peruse the... Thank you.
Yeah, he's got the best daggers I can get him. There we go.
Come again.
How about new armor?
Welcome. What will it be? Excellent choice. Thanks a bunch.
Yep.
Excellent. Thanks a bunch. Excellent. Thanks a bunch. Excellent. Thanks a bunch. Excellent. Thanks a bunch.
Cool. Thank you. I wish these had special effects on them, and if they do, I have not discovered it. But in Secret of Mana, depending on what armor you had, and plus your accessory, but depending on the armor sometimes had a resistance to, you know, elemental damage or status effects, that sort of thing. I think. In some cases, I'm pretty sure they did. And then obviously the accessories had where most of that came from, I think. But and the weapons sometimes had special effects, even if it was like a boost to strength, or they inflicted a status effect on them as a basic attack. I kind of wish there was a reason that maybe you might want to hang on to an armor and use it because of the special effect, as opposed to just, this one's better, buy it, use it, go. I always could have prefer having some flexibility there of, you know, yes, it's less defense, but it offers protection against this, so I want to hang on to it longer than I might, just for the strategic reason. I like it when games give you that, rather than just better go. So, and I see a blue dot that I missed somewhere in the back here. I think. There it is. Wow, it's
This is kind of exciting. Nice.
all right. Okay, I think that's about all I'm going to get here, so let's head down to the Playhouse. And what do we got?
Come on.
Welcome to our humble, well, perhaps not so humble, theater, the Radiant Playhouse Terratio.
Can't be. Daelophos?
Fake Daelophos.
Why, yes, I will be playing Daelophos in this year's show.
Yes.
Please, save the autographs for another time.
I would be honored if he would be amenable to an autograph.
Uh-oh, Morley's gonna get jealous.
What's this we've been hearing about the actors being unable to perform in their current condition?
Oh, that. You see, I can't remember. I mean, I literally cannot remember what happens in the play. And after so many auditions to land the role.
Why can't you just read the script again? Can't be that hard to
I
memorize
was
your
just about to say the
lines.
same thing, Karina.
Would that it were truly so easy, but when I glance at the page, my mind goes blank every time. It wouldn't be so bad if I was the only one afflicted, but oh, the horror! Every single actor is affected. Who knows
Oh, I see the
when
fairy
we'll ever
there.
be able to put on another play again? If we cannot produce an Alm of Light, how will we ever face the mana goddess? We will be ruined!
God, I hope you're not the Alm.
Okay, calm down.
You're a bit too dramatic for my taste.
Daelophos look like acting so pitiful.
Forgive me. Oh, I need some fresh air.
You're in an open air.
Such a shame to
Area,
have landed
dude.
a leading part and then be faced with these difficulties. How can we help?
It sounds like this development is recent. Maybe it has something to do with the seal on the Benevodon of Light.
It might. Daelophos has been going around messing with the Benevodons after all.
Here's an idea. Why not use the Lumina Lantern on these actors and see if the Elemental of Light can counteract the Benevodon's influence?
With Lumina's
Sure, that makes
power,
sense.
That might be possible. Try it out on one of those artistes over there.
I almost thought we were talking to the real Daelophos for a second. Okay, pull it together, Val. You gotta head to the stage and see to that actor.
I have to loot first.
Let me see, is this?
1% extra CS when collecting mana. Okay. Expecting something that might add up over time pretty quickly, actually. Anything interesting over here? Oh!
Yes!
Hey-o! In my travels with Nicolo, I saw several small plays in town squares and such, but none were as large as the production of this. Tarasio has an impressive setup.
Huh?
I just don't know how to react to a friendly Daelophos.
Perfect.
There will be an opportunity to thank the thespians for the theatrical prowess at a later date. We must first figure out what is going on. Now's the Lumina Lantern's time to shine. I cannot do his voice.
It's no use. I cannot remember a single line. Should we turn the production into a pantomime? That won't help if we can't recall the plot of the show. You're the troupe leader. What now?
Shadow puppets?
The lady they are referring to as the leader has been performing since her youth. I have seen a great many memorable masterpieces by her.
My, but you're the convoy of Alms. Welcome. I am the leader of this troupe. I am also playing the lead in our production of Daelophos and Cerulean.
Okay, I'm leaning towards wanting her as the Alm.
Don't forget how important you are to the play. My head is spinning.
I'm a little
I can't
disappointed
lead
their fairy
anyone when
doesn't
I can't
talk like
remember
this.
What I'm supposed to do. I should quit acting.
Just to throw things off.
You cannot. Do not cast away your career. Val, please, the Lumina Lantern.
Right. We think the power of light can help your town. Do you mind if we try something out?
Hold on! A thought just flashed through my head. I remember something about Daelophos and Cerulean. Many years ago, war ravaged the place we know now as Arvid's pasture. Mortal was pitted against mortal in a seemingly endless struggle. That conflict that spanned generations was known as Arvid's War. This is the tale of the one who brought it to its end. Of course! That was the introduction! Which is all well and good, but I still cannot recall a thing myself. Oh, you must help us! Use your elemental vessel on the other actors and get them to remember their roles. I beg you!
Sure. where can I find the performers?
They'll be spread out across the island practicing their parts. Find them quickly, please.
Okie dokie. We start with
The
you
lantern
since you
sure
don't
came
remember.
in handy. Hopefully it'll have the same effect on all the actors having...
Yeah.
What was it again? I was Daelophos' enemy, right? Or was it his ally? Oh,
He looks really torn up about
You look
forgetting
like his
part.
backpack guy. The guy that
out the
runs around with his
lantern already.
backpack carrying all his weapons for him.
my! What a bewitching gleam you have there. It touches me deep within my soul.
The light will help you. Just keep looking at it, okay? That's it. Watch the lantern.
Eureka! I've got it! I finally remember some of what happens in Daelophos and Cerulia.
It's all back? You're sure?
You would doubt a professional such as myself? Here's a rendition of my part from the beginning of the play. Daelophos and Cerulia, Act 1. Enter General Daelophos, fresh from the battlefield, worn down but still going strong. The warring
here we
factions
go.
have begun cutting down innocent farmers and their families. Daelophos spots our heroine Cerulia as she attempts unsuccessfully to flee. Now, the general was a soldier the likes of which had never been seen before or since. But even a man of his caliber was unable to stop the onslaught. Suddenly, an arrow is loosed at the fair maiden. Daelophos takes the arrow in her stead, leaving his right arm damaged and immobile. The two manage to escape the battlefield and leave their past behind them. They are the only survivors of that bloody skirmish.
So Daelophos saved Cerulia at the cost of his arm. I guess he couldn't fight anymore after that.
Huzzah!
Doesn't seem to have a problem using that arm now.
I should head backstage and let the troop leader know that I'm ready for my close-up. Thanks for saving my acting career.
Okay, so it looks like they're going to act this
Song
out
for her. That takes courage.
with those that sort of potwork art from the very beginning of the game. I have been wondering about that, especially when we started seeing the Benevodons and we saw a tie-in in a previous episode, and I actually meant to go back and watch that intro to see if it would make more sense now or if I could figure anything out. So, but I hadn't yet, so this is actually really good that they're going to do it for me, really. And provide context at the same time, so even better.
Did I enter from stage right or left? Oh dear, this won't do at all.
You parachuted down from
Are
above,
you part of the
right in the
acting
middle.
troupe?
Why are you carrying around a lantern like that? What are you supposed to be? The ghost of Alms and Solgard's past?
Did
I'll
they have
leave the
Dickens in this
role-playing to the
world?
professionals, but you should take a good look either way.
Well, I'll be. It's like the haze is cleared from my mind. You have all illuminated my way in the dark.
Why, you're not just saying that, right? How can you be sure?
A fine thing to say. How about I spoil the middle of the play for you? Then will you believe me?
Can you give me the part right after the last dude left off?
Daelophos and Cerulia.
Excellent.
Act 2. Daelophos gains mastery of the Mana Sword. Daelophos and Cerulia begin a peaceful life together, away from the devastations of war. Until one day, an emissary of the Mana Goddess comes to Daelophos, begging for his help to save the world from chaos. This fairy tells him of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the Mortals' War. Only one strong enough of both heart and body stands a chance against the fiends.
Daelophos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana. Miraculously, his injured arm is healed and his former strength restored.
Okay. Daelophos takes the mana sword and goes off to slay the Benevodons. Got it.
Why am I still here prattling on to you? I have to find the troop leader and let her know I'm ready.
Good idea.
Thanks, I guess. Bye.
She better not be the Alm. I'll stab
Accepting
her.
the goddess's request and her sword. He really was a hero back then.
The goddess's heroic... No. The goddess's own... Not that either. What is the line?
Mister, you look like you need some help.
Who goes there?
Nobody.
I mean,
Just some
yeah,
theater
wait.
enthusiast.
Again, I can't
In
get
fact,
my voice that high.
the troop leader asked us to ask you to look at this lantern.
The goddess's hero champion! Slayer of all 8 Benevodons! Oh, that's it! What a load off my mind.
Well, well, lucky you. Think you're up to performing the part?
Well, I should rehearse once first before I go back. And stay and listen.
Sure.
Daelophos and Cerulia. Act 3. Daelophos' epic journey. At the behest of the Mana Goddess, Daelophos traveled the world, sword in hand, subduing each and every Benevodon as it appeared in his path. The road was tough, but Daelophos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8 mighty monsters, earning him a hero's welcome from the people he saved. Daelophos was unstoppable for one reason and one alone. A promise made on Entwine Bridge Pass to his beloved Cerulia. Someday, I swear I will return to you. Until that day, I swear I will wait for
There
you.
was mention of something about that bridge when we crossed it the first time.
He traveled the whole world subduing Benevodons alone? We've had a hard enough time in a group.
He has much more
I'm
impressive
saying,
hair than you do,
they can't
Val.
recast me now, but I better practice some more before curtain call. You have my gratitude.
We're lucky the Lumina lantern works so fast.
There is a bright future for this fellowship of actors yet.
Now that we've gotten the hang of it, let's use the lantern on the troop leader one more time.
Gotten the hang of it like it was that hard.
Back into the theater we go.
We walked up, said, "Look into the
We
light,"
gotta get
and
the
they all
troop
got
leader to
fixed.
remember her part. She should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina lantern one more time.
Why did nobody tell me Daelophos and Cerulia is a love story? Romance is my favorite genre. Oh, speaking of romance.
I know the gist of the story now, but I still have no idea how it ends.
She'll tell you. Entwine Bridge Pass is a symbolic location in the Daelophos and Cerulia story. Some productions choose to omit those scenes, so luck is with us this time. Where's my sprightly fellow? There he is. Just great. The actors are spoiling the whole story. I don't know if it's even worth watching now. Hiya! Hiya!
If it isn't the Alms, thank you for assisting our actors with their warm-ups.
Is everyone accounted for?
Well, there is one minor hiccup. Our troop leader is nowhere to be found. Can you help us search for her?
Oh
This is
no!
terrible! Horrifying!
What? Did something happen to our leader?
No, not her! Look at the sky! What is to become of us all?
Oh no! What's going on?
It's snowing?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Take cover here. We'll check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on without our troop leader. I have to find her.
Stick close to us and don't go looking for trouble.
And keep those abs to yourself.
No, not the sky. It was so pretty before.
But Oh, hello.
Wait a second. Aish? What are you doing here?
My investigations in Lagrazzo have concluded. I did say that I would meet up with you when I was finished. Did I not? Please note that I do not bring glad tidings, however.
Uh-huh.
I observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward none other than the Temple of Wendel. The Temple of Wendel, as I'm sure you know, was once a sacred place of pilgrimage in the days of Fadiel.
Well, sure, everybody
the
knows
elemental
that.
power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, the thirst for truth, have always been intertwined. Two halves of the
Interesting.
same whole, if you
Knowledge and truth.
For those with knowledge are wont to seek the truth. In the distant past, those learned people sought solace in Wendel.
Informative lecture, but we have other things to worry about. Namely, if that mana power is what I think it is.
Yes, as Julie has undoubtedly inferred, the Benevodon of Light has been released from her seal.
Figures. Always trust your roots.
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear. We must find our leader as soon as possible.
I do love that Aish has a little rubber thing on his thumb to help with turning
This
pages without
gentleman is
hurting his
merely
finger.
playing the part of the protagonist in Daelophos and Cerulia. But his Cerulia counterpart is nowhere to be found.
You look at his right hand.
I did
But it's
notice someone
not
wearing
hidden.
peculiarly theatrical clothing, wandering off in that direction earlier.
Oh dear. Where could she have been going?
We should go after her.
Temple?
For a moment, I mistook that man for Daelophos himself. A brilliant costume, that.
Yeah, you got me too. It's a bit of a shock at first.
I still find it very weird when you hear people talking and they're not there on the screen with you.
Daelophos, my heart is forever with you. I will wait for you always.
What did she say? I couldn't make it out.
And why did we let her get away from us? She was literally right there.
Beloved Daelophos, champion of the goddess and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am fine.
Do I not sound fine?
She doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts.
I don't know whether or not I can. Every time I get close,
Yes!
she disappears.
Taking this?
I saw one of the actors walking up the path at Temple. Perhaps she wanted to go do some last-minute practice by herself.
Yes!
Dear Daelo,
She's moving at like a third of a mile an hour.
be at peace. Be a beacon of hope, my hero.
This reminds me of when Palomino went off on her own in Tata.
How far is our troop leader planning to go? It could be dangerous.
This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
Daelo, please, stop.
Wait, don't go that way. Cerulia, you must escape from this battlefield of sorrow. I will sacrifice my arm, my battalion, anything to save you.
Daelo, I will wait for always.
Huh? What are you doing?
You were not in your right mind. I only meant to stop you.
Why am I here, of all places?
You don't remember?
There is a chance that your consciousness was corrupted by an outside force. I myself was once overcome in such a way.
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play. Was it rehearsed?
No, it was all ad-libbed. I just said what sounded right.
I
Method.
can't even think straight. Oh, my head.
Hang on. Let's try the Lumina Lantern.
No, nothing. I can't remember.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. This is what Lorimar's prophecy of destruction portends. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of Light. Appropriate if the power of the elemental vessel stays the effects somewhat.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. If we can defeat the monster, everything should go back to normal.
Sounds like our only option is to stop the Benevodon then.
I shall leave the subjugation of our foe in your capable hands. Rest assured, I will see these performers back to the theater.
How noble. So you don't intend to grill them on this the second they're out of danger?
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in my duties as a scholar if I didn't document this incident thoroughly.
Let Aish do what he needs to. He's got his own priorities. We have to head to the Temple of Wendel.
My thoughts are with you, even when we are apart, my friends.
Yeah. Be careful.
Alright.
Let me see. A rare item!
Null Moogle. Full immunity. Okay. Let's see what we got. Probably lots of light beam traversal now, which I figured out in a previous video. But we'll probably be doing a lot of it now. Yep, there's one.
Wendel, huh? Here we are. This place has been here since the time of Fadiel, right? The decor does have a certain nostalgia to it.
Was the world really that different back then?
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so I have no idea what you saps were up to. Never crossed my mind. But now I wonder what people hope to gain by coming to places like this. I never cared about that kind of thing in the past. Other people's business was their own.
You've grown a lot over this journey, Jule.
A change of heart isn't a bad thing. My travels as a hired blade were what really opened my eyes to the world around me.
Thanks. I'll try not to let my newfound altruism go to my head.
So you were getting worried.
That's not what I said.
Like the truth seekers of old, our travels have brought us to this temple.
Okay, that's enough self-reflection. We have a Benevodon to defeat.
Right. We have a duty to the actors and to the future Alm of Light.
Odd that Aish had no interest in observing the Benevodon.
I think he was preoccupied with the actors and what happened to them.
I see. A stranger phenomenon superseding the interest in the first. That does sound like him.
Okay, let's see. Light reflectors. The light rays emitted by the Lumina Lantern can be bounced off reflectors and into a prism to reveal a new path. The orientation of the reflectors can also be changed, allowing you to redirect the light to exactly the right spot. There are platforms that are only visible when they are illuminated by the light that has bounced off a light reflector. If you think you've reached a dead end, don't lose hope. A little reflected light may reveal a path that was hitherto invisible.
We need your help.
Okay, so we...
If I angle it this way...
Aha!
Ta-da!
The key is reflecting the light, so we can move forward.
This is hard. Val, you do it.
Sure. Time to get more practice in with the elemental vessel.
Okay. What I said, there's gotta be some monsters around here somewhere. Frozen floors. When walking on icy ground, your characters will slip and slide, making them more difficult to control. You can attack or use moves on the frozen floors to shatter the ice. This will enable you to walk freely without gliding.
Keep your guard up walking through here. Don't waste too much time with this. Nice timing.
Okay, I don't know what shatters the ground.
Keep them coming. That's the last.
Okay. Yeah, that is definitely harder to control.
I failed. I wasn't by her side.
Huh? That voice. Can no one else hear it?
That one took me a little by surprise there.
Not bad.
Luminous lanes. Luminous lanes are mechanisms activated by the luminous lantern. Press X in front to travel along it. Okay, so these are the other ones that I found before.
Show us the wonders of mana.
Okay, there was definitely a yellow dot back there that okay, good, I can still get down to it. Maybe. Probably.
Nice. Got it. A welcome find.
Okay. And I'm assuming I'm going to have to go all the way back and ride it again. That's no big deal.
That, we change locations.
A little weird the way they end that, but okay.
The duck bears will love this. Let's continue. If I angle it this way...
that one apparently opens doors. Okay, well. All fairly straightforward mechanics so far.
I should never have gone. I would never have left her side had I known.
Wait, there it is again. Is that voice Daelophos?
Here's hoping for good fortune.
Wanna do this the hard way?
Nice timing. Thanks. Keep them coming.
Far enough. Gotcha.
One rival remains.
We should outfit ourselves with new equipment and accoutrements.
Right.
The duck bears will love this.
Where are you going to tell me to go?
If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way...
Okay.
If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way...
Okay. Well, let's go change this other one first.
If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way...
Aha.
The Dud Bears will love this. Don't mind if I do.
What is wrong with that floor? Okay, it's just water. I was like, that does not look right. Don't see anything else down here.
If I angle it this way, if I angle it this way, this should be right.
Ah, okay. Alright, now I got it.
I'll be taking this.
Okay, nothing back there.
Val, is something wrong? Stopping suddenly and looking around at nothing. I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
Val, are you
Sorry,
going crazy?
no. I'm just trying to be extra careful in here. I'm fine.
Okay, I don't want to climb the stairs just yet and trigger something if there's going to be treasure. But there's not. Pots are good though. Okay. Whoa. Okay, was not expecting the zooming along one for some reason.
Come on! A welcome find.
There's not been nearly as much combat in here as I was expecting. Maybe that'll change soon.
Daelophos had to travel the whole world to defeat the Benevodons.
All 8 by himself? I can't imagine me and Ramco trying to do the same.
Keep your guard up walking through here.
What tricky tool?
That's the last.
You're mine! This was our victory.
Thank you. Whee!
Now it's time to... We've got quite a lot of Luger. There's no need
You
to
know,
be
if
so
I had
foolish.
something to spend it on right now, I would. Alright, what do we gotta traverse and figure out here?
Did the spirit realm look like this, Julie?
The spirit realm looked more like Vertius, actually. But there were stone structures like this, too. Brings back memories.
Bring our way! Nice timing.
Salamander, on! Ready!
Whoops! I saw that right as I went over there. Hello? Anyone? Thank you.
We should be
That was
prepared for
obnoxious.
subsequent strikes.
This should be
Okay, what else we got here?
This should be it. The Duckheads will love this. Don't mind if I do.
Okay, back there.
How's this? I'm at full strength.
Alright, let's adjust as needed.
If I angle it this way...
Okay, promising.
Don't mind if I do.
Haha!
Look at you, this is very valuable.
Okay, cannot jump up there. I'm assuming we'll probably switch these two then.
If I angle it this way...
No.
If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way...
There we go.
This should be right. I'll take this.
You literally hit the right button.
If I angle it this way...
Ooh, hello.
Oh. I can deal with this.
That's when they're linked up so they're all taking damage off each other and Morley's hitting like everything in sight all at the same time. It just creates this amazing damage loop. Charge! Let's say it's time for a tree.
A fine opportunity to rest.
Alright, how's this place looking? Alright, there's the temple. Came in there. Up a level. And, alright, so one more level, possibly? Or maybe it'll just add more to the map, but I'm guessing only the one more. Not sure why they bothered to put the pots there. What? Hello! Frost Gigas? Based on the appearance, it looks like a nice modernized version of the Frost Gigas from Secret of Mana. Okay. Oh god, this is gonna suck with all the slip and slide using
Always
there.
have to fight. I mean, come on.
If it can't be reasoned with, we gotta fight.
You honestly didn't try.
Thanks. Now it's time to judging from that reaction.
There we go.
I guess was spot on.
Can't slip inside if I'm airborne. Ow!
On it!
That attack is terribly troublesome. It must be stopped.
You're mine now!
Alright, what can we do to sort of... Can do that and boost summoning. My critical hit rate is doing just fine. Don't see the need to do either of those things. Let's do that and just boost Val's critical hit rate. Nope, nope, nope. Couldn't get out of the way.
You're mine now!
Hey, buddy, can you recharge my flame saber? I think you heal me, and if you would not mind recharging my flame saber, I would appreciate it. Oh yeah, look at that damage now. Let's see if we can... There we go, recharge some mana, get some... Let's keep you going, please. What's he immune to? Is that her water thing, maybe? Whoa there! Why can't I cast with you? Are you oh, you're frozen. Okay, you're better now. Ow! There's some pots. Nope. Trying to get in the pot. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Ah, there's some healing for you. Nope. I got frozenified. Come on, he's almost down. I'll probably do my time thing on him, huh? Almost, almost. There we go. Gotta save my class strikes. I don't know how much combat there is going to be between now and the Benevodon, who I assume will fight.
Time to call on the elemental spirit.
Do all the Alms have to deal with this thing on their pilgrimages?
I doubt it. This whole trip is a little irregular.
So, I didn't want to use my class strike there unless I had to, because I don't know if I'm going to need it versus the Benevodon. Alright, I'm going to pop back here and save it. And then I'm going to take a quick break and be back in 2 shakes of somebody's whiskers. Where is the tree? There it is.
A fine opportunity to rest.
Alright, be back in a second. Okay, so you may notice a slight difference here. I've got the XP thing at the top of the screen now. I figured what the heck, I should probably actually follow my post-it note that I have staring right in front of me that I made last time, reminding me to use a cookie before the boss fight. since I was right there, I went ahead and redid that fight. Just really mostly I wanted to see what the difference was in XP while I'm staring at it, thinking about it. So I meant to record earlier, but just the end of that fight, just so I could see the XP gain, and I'm going to go from there. So that's literally the only difference between now and before. So I just picked up I just loaded the file right before the fight. So we're just going to keep going now. And I will look at what the numbers are when I'm editing this. So, what do we got here?
All I wanted. It was all I wanted in life. And yet...
He sounds like he's in pain. Like the memories are too hard to bear.
I'll be taking this. I'll be taking this.
Bring her with
Hello. Ooh, Cloud, I think? Yes. Buster, okay, yeah, I remember them from Secret. But they could only be damaged by magic, so I'm glad that does not appear to be the case here.
To be so frugal. A welcome find. If the light passes through, the floor appears?
I think the floor's there the whole time. We just can't make it out.
Light leads the way to truth in all things, you might say, including the floor.
Okay, what do we got here?
What have you got? Impressive.
Okay. Which kind of sword, though? With the sword for a class I'm not using? Probably. Yeah, because that's a sword, not a lance. I'm just curious how it compares, but...
Don't mind if I do.
All the light beams here.
Keep your guard up walking through here. I can do it.
Ooh, hello. We're like doing no damage here. Yeah. Probably need that salamander on me to do real damage there. I think that's... Pick up. Now? I think I'm gonna need you to actually use that on me, please. Yeah, I have to have some sort of element, if not one they're weak against necessarily, I don't know. But definitely need to have some sort of magic effect on me to hit the clouds. Can I please get out of the bloody... Thank you. Alright, the little frozen fields that get me stun locked in place as a snowman, kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. Alright.
Val? You were touching your chest. You okay?
Yeah, it's probably nothing. Just a bruise. Don't worry about me.
I think he's been acting weird since we got to Wendel first.
I agree. He thinks that we are not aware of his absent looks and far-off thoughts.
If I angle it this way...
Oh! Okay, I don't know that I needed that, but...
Impressive.
Who's that for? Who's it for? Which one's loyalty? Karina, okay, cool. Nice. I'm tempted to give her the extra CS. No, that's the other class that does that. Okay. I think it's her Salamando class that has some really great class strike rebuilding abilities. Dark elemental attacks. Okay, well, that's her, so I might as well. Not a clue. Alright, well, for lack of a better option right now, give her that. Eventually I'll go through and rejigger all the kits anyway, so... Okay. So I guess the question is... They said these were there all the time. Does that mean...
If I angle it this way...
I should be able to...
If I angle it this way... If
jump on them even if I'm not illuminating them. Yeah, I can see them on the screen.
If I angle it this way... If I angle it this way...
Alright, so I'll leave you there.
I'll be taking this.
Okay, can I make this jump? There we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Don't mind
It's hard if you don't know to look for them. They are really hard to see.
Just one more look. One more smile.
What does Daelophos mean?
Relatively straightforward what he means, but...
Nice timing. Understood.
I've saved up quite a bit of lucre. Time for some new gear.
Okay. We're gonna zoomy again. Okay, I don't see any benefit of trying to jump onto that, whatever it is.
Up here. And with that, we've changed locations.
We're so high up. Are we above the cloud?
Okay. We might actually get to this fight before that timer counts down there. I'm not sure what's going to happen if we start a cutscene first. Here we go.
Alms, please tell me this is as high as we're gonna get.
You can see the path that leads ahead. There may be someone lying in wait.
Uh-huh.
Probably the Benevodon and Daelophos. Be wary of both, Val.
Right. We should prepare now before we move on.
Okay, I don't know what to prepare except to just go for it. What the?
Visions of mana.
Okay, we're doing better than last time.
Enemy of my kin. Your truth from the past differs from what you find in the present. My hitherto eternal seal is broken. I would give my thanks.
Okie dokie.
Daelophos! Give me Hina's...
Wait, Val. Something's not right.
Okay.
overflowing with power. This is the strength I remember. With such energy at my command, I will take my revenge on the goddess!
Light
Okay.
is but a reflection of darkness. Shadows breed where light is strongest.
It's literally not the truth.
Pray, where do you fall? I, Salafia, will be the judge.
But wait!
Wait, I'm sorry. After destroying the Sylvia's armor, I can use shade something or other, which I probably can't now because I don't have shade equipped. Okay, I probably should have. I don't have Darksaber on. Okay, I might need to reload this and try that. I guess we'll see what happens here. I didn't realize I had so many weapon and shield options that I would need to worry about it because he's always had the right thing available so far. Alright, let's see what happens.
There's so many questions!
Looks like her judgment has to come first.
Then we better survive this.
We could try destroying that outer layer.
I'm trying to destroy the outer layer, I guess.
Abandon hope.
On it!
Behold.
Ow! Okay. Gotta dodge those.
Abandon hope. Behold. Abandon hope.
Nope. Not what I meant to do. Can I please unsnowify?
Abandon hope. Behold.
I'm not trying to bloody escape.
Abandon hope.
Reveal your true might.
Almost at a time.
Abandon hope.
Let's see. I actually kind of wanted to come over here for the pots anyway.
Abandon hope.
Maybe we should pass judgment on her. Yes. Shall we make that final call?
This is the end, Salafia!
Go forward.
Enough game. See what kind of damage we can do here. Nice shot.
Losing balance.
Nice. And have the 15% bonus still active. The power of the cookie.
You are not the goddess's chosen champion. Nor are you a hero of the people. Why then do you fight?
No. We want to make things better. Not because someone asked us to, but because we know that it's the right thing to do. Tell me, what made Daelophos change from a hero of
I'm curious
legend
about
into
the
this?
motivation of the
Do you know?
Benevodons.
The character in Daelophos and Cerulean had a mission. A reason to take up the sword again and fight. He was the goddess's chosen champion. And a hero of the people. What happened to him?
Light is a reflection of darkness. Utter devotion corrodes into vengeful resentment. You and he suffered the same pain.
He lost Cerulean.
Same pain?
Which I had assumed is what happened,
I do
obviously.
not bestow known truths upon mortals. Fate sees to it that what must be revealed is shown in due time.
Play the game and figure it out.
But I shall bear witness to your truth. To the end.
Look, the light elemental.
What's up, buddy?
Heyo! It's me, Lumina! And may I say kudos for getting Sophia to see reason? Impressive!
Lumina! It's been forever and a day!
That you, Julie? Glad to see you! I'd like to say I'm doing well, but I'm getting deja vu seeing Daelophos in this state. Looks like nothing's changed since the last time he attacked the goddess.
Daelophos attacked her in that form? Why go to such lengths to hurt the goddess of mana?
We should warn her that her old buddy's back and looking for trouble, while we have the chance.
Do you think there's a way to seek an audience with the goddess when I take you all to the mana tree?
All this fuss, and we still don't know why Daelophos is acting like this in the first place.
Suffering the same pain that I am.
He stubbed his
That
left
is
toe
what the
too?
Benevodon said.
Yeah, it's gotta be a clue. Something to do with what sparked his need for revenge.
Seriously, come on, put it all together,
Feel
guys.
it the further we went into the temple. Daelophos is in agony.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. Perhaps the boundaries of your minds were breached in some way.
Perhaps
All
the
we've
failing
got are
power of
theories.
Lumina is making you
What I
dumber
know for
than normal.
sure is that Daelophos is tormented by something. But no matter what his reasons, we have to stop Daelophos before he upends the whole world. That's the only way to know what really happened, and have a chance to get Hina's core stone back.
Look at you! Facing challenges head on and finding the courage to go after the truth. You're lighting your own way. Okay, I've decided.
Am I going to be the Alm of Light? Or is it going to be Ramco?
Solgard Val, seeker of answers and truth. By the grace of the goddess of man,
Oh, I did not see that coming until
the Alm
Lumina
of
spoke.
Light.
Me? In Alm?
But Val's already got a job. Solgard.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza was a soul guard once, and then became the Alm of Earth.
Seeker of truth. A suitable pseudonym. Val was willing to interrogate a Benevodon in order to better understand our quandary.
And Lumina does have a soft spot for you.
Of course I do.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm dressed as a paladin for this and not like as the Shade Berserker.
I, Val the Soul Guard, accept my new position
Or just
as
look
the
weird.
Alm of Light.
Lucky for us all, I'm pretty sure a soul guard who is also an alm will have no problem convincing our guardian friend.
Convincing who?
Just wait, you'll see.
The
Well,
giant
what are you
tree
waiting
guy that's
for?
guarding the
Go
mana
back
tree?
to the town and let everyone
Trent?
know not to worry. They've got a new Alm of Light.
Okay, I don't like his voice. Is that Trent he's talking about? I don't know why.
We made
That
it back
just
to
sounds right.
Teratio. Aisha's probably in the front of the theater.
Alrighty then. Alright, well, as long as we're running past, let's hand in this side quest. Oh, are those jackal pelts you have on you? Have with you, you got these from me, you say? Thank you. I'm surprised you remembered. With this many pelts, I should have enough to make a brand new coat for my husband, and maybe even one for myself. Thanks again for your help. I put this aside for you on the off chance you came back. I think you'll find it useful on your journey.
That was a great new experience.
Sweet! No, I didn't want to talk to you. Okay, there's a blue dot I'm missing. Where is it? It's right there. Can't see it on close-up.
Let me see. This might be
But
useful.
I spotted it from the slightly zoomed out normal map.
You've returned. I assume that means you've dealt with the Benevodon of Light?
Oh, enough about that. The sky has cleared, and so have our heads.
Yay!
We remember the entire script for Daelophos and Cerulia. Now I'm sure that I can nail the part.
Out of courtesy, I refrained from asking anything about the final act until the Alms returned. Might I inquire now?
Of course. Here it goes. Daelophos and Cerulia, final act. The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
With the power of the Mana Sword, Daelophos managed to subdue all 8 of the Benevodons, earning him the title of legendary hero by all those he had saved.
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Daelophos returned the sword to the goddess.
That was responsible of him.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Daelophos found he had no more need to fight. His duty was complete.
He returned home to his beloved Cerulia to live out the rest of his days in peace and tranquility. The end.
I don't think so.
There. Now that that's settled, the show must go on. We have to find our Alm of Light, after all.
You'll see, Fairy. We'll put on a performance that knocks your wings off.
Yeah,
Wait,
about that.
I, was actually named the Alm already. Sorry I didn't mention it.
What?
Yep. Everyone, meet your new Alm of Light, Val. It was back in Wendel after we beat the Benevodon.
A plot twist!
No one saw this coming.
That's true.
Hey-yo! It's true. I made it my mind and Fairy already delivered the news.
Lumina?
But then, what about our show? If we don't need to perform in order to decide on the Alm,
Maybe
what
just
will we tell our
perform
patrons?
anyway?
They're expecting a big reveal. It's all there in the playbill. How anticlimactic.
Oh, I get it now. The townsfolk look forward to this play every 4 years, like Windine and Longren. The performers take pride in summoning the fairy.
Oh, well, you know, things just kind of worked out differently this time. Daelophos, not this guy, but the real one, forced my hand.
Troop leader, I have an idea that would make this the biggest show of our lives. A special performance.
Special how?
We add a 5th act featuring the Alm of Light. Then we have a scene where Val leaves for the Mana Tree. It'll connect the story of the past to current events.
You want me to act?
Not a speaking role, just a guest appearance. Maybe swing your sword around. You know, play up your alminess.
Do you want a part, Lumina? It is a once-in-a-4-year chance to give the people what they want.
My time has come. I've always wanted to be a star. I was made for the stage, baby.
It's a deal. The rest of the Alms can sit in the reserved seating to watch the show.
Oh, wait a minute. I never agreed to any of this.
Too late.
you for your patience. Without further ado, Teratio presents Daelophos and Cerulia.
Fighting nothing looks very tiring. See, if this were a Final Fantasy game, this would be a mini game.
Val, this was our best year yet. I'm honored that we could see you off on your journey to the Mana Tree in our own way.
And I think I speak for all of Lorimar when I say we're counting
About
on you.
everyone in the
Stay
whole
safe.
world, maybe. Aw, Ramco's getting into it.
Oh, such a thrilling theatrical. I have never been more moved by a melodrama.
Fairy attends this performance for every pilgrimage, huh? She really steals the show.
Now then, all the alms are accounted for. Shall we be off to the Tree of Mana? As for myself, I have said my goodbyes to my colleagues in Lagrazzo. I am prepared to fulfill my duty.
About that, before we sacrifice anything, we have to ask for an audience with the Mana Goddess. She's gotta know some way to stop Daelophos.
Ah, yes. You cannot leave Daelophos unchecked. May I ask what makes you think the goddess can assist?
Daelophos seeks revenge, and his target is the Mana Goddess. She's in grave danger.
Plus, he's looking pretty bizarre these days now that his power is returning.
There you have it. First and foremost, we have to talk to the goddess.
If that is the consensus of the group, I have no objection. Though I find your lack of enthusiasm curious.
Enthusiasm?
Why am I not surprised? You do realize that no person has been simultaneously chosen as both the Soul Guard and Alm of Light in all recorded history, do you not? And yet, you continue on as though you're unfazed by this unprecedented phenomenon. Val, may I request an interview so that I might write down your thoughts for posterity?
Maybe later. Yeah? I know that being named an Alm is rare under any circumstances, but I'm still just me. I don't feel any different.
Didn't get
All
any new
that's changed is
powers.
the goal at the end of my journey. What I know in my heart needs to be done. With Daelophos still out there, this pilgrimage will be the hardest that any Alm has had to deal with, probably ever. But I'm still here, and I'm still your Soul Guard. And I won't let anything happen to any.
And now I'll be able to stay the night in the water palace. They won't kick me out to go sleep at the
Protected to
inn.
last, I see. Your resolve is evident in both word and action. Admirable.
I'm rooting for you all! Go get 'em!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the goddess of mana at last.
Side quest.
Lumina is a pretty lively elemental, huh?
Outside.
It's always
Side
been
quest
like
is
that.
outside.
Very fun at parties.
Oh, let me try some. Hey, oh. How was that?
Terrible! You call that acting? Try again. You.
Oh, I
I do believe you were the one appointed to be the Alm of Light. In that case, I'm sure you could help me out of this predicament. You heard of a monster called the Blustergas? They're a rather troublesome bunch. They float into town, freeze the ground, all in the name of causing as much mischief as they can. You see all those poor people slipping around and taking tumbles? We need to drive the Blustergases out somehow, but they're just clouds. Weapons barely even leave a mark. But those shouldn't pose a problem to you, the Alm of Light. Forgive me for being so forward, but please go to Wendel and get rid of those obnoxious Blustergases.
What's obnoxious is that you didn't give me that quest before I went in there the first time. Alright, I'm going to grab the quests, do some quick conversations, and then that will be it. For this episode, anyway. Obviously.
Oh!
Excuse me, you are the Alm of Light, correct? This should mean he's capable of fighting off a couple of monsters and finding it for me. Oh, I beg your pardon. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ruka. I'm an actress from Terratio. I actually wanted to ask a favor of you if you don't mind. You see, I was looking for somewhere to rehearse my lines for an upcoming play, but the only quiet place I could find was the temple. So I snuck in and began to warm up with some enunciation drills, but I startled a pack of jackals in the process and they started chasing after me. I ran out of the temple in a panic, but it was only later I realized I'd lost one of my earrings. It must have fallen out while I was making that mad dash for the exit, but I'm too scared to go back to Wendel and look for it. So that's why I wanted to ask if you could go to the Temple of Wendel for me and see if you could find my lost earring. There's a chance those jackals took it deep into the temple with them. They could be vindictive like that. If it makes any difference, my grandmother gave me the earrings before she passed away. I cherish them more than anything. Please, I have no one else to turn to.
Okay, well obviously that'll be a trip back into Wendel. And I have a trip back into the Shade Tower to do some side questing, neither of which seems terribly interesting. So I will do those between now and the next episode. Let's see, find my people here.
Congratulations, Val. Being both Soul Guard and Alm of Light is a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence. Do you think they have other romantic plays besides the Daelophos one? If they do, I'd really like to see them.
Nope, that is the only romance play in this entire world, Karina. Oh, see, they still together again.
The performance was certainly spectacular, but I don't think it's the most accurate portrayal of the Daelophos' life.
No, I don't think so either.
May the prodigious performers of the Playhouse continue to present their plays for many years to come.
Okay. Well, on that note, gonna call this a video. Thank you for joining me for this part of the adventure. Next time, obviously, we're gonna head off towards the Goddess of Mana and see what's up there. Feels like we're kind of coming up to a flux point. I'm just assuming something bad is gonna happen when we get to the Goddess of Mana. Because, you know, we're only level 34. Still plenty of room to go, so there's still plenty of game to go, I assume. So, something's got to happen. Bad. Anyway, join me for that and future episodes, please. Please leave a like and subscribe so you get notifications when those episodes come out. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the series. Let me know what you think of the game, whether you've played it or whether you're just watching me on my playthrough. And hopefully everybody's having a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.